Hello, everyone, and welcome to, I think this is episode 30.
It's
I
been a
can't
long
remember.
time.
Yeah, it's been a while. Mainly my fault. I'm useless at scheduling. But thank you for joining us. This is the Epic Florida Project. I am one of your fantastic hosts, Simon, and I'm joined by my good buddy, Phill. How's it going, buddy?
All good people, and you may notice that Simon's got a little headphone in. I've got big
Yeah.
ones on. I've been noticing because I record this on OBS that my microphone's been picking up the sound from the laptop, what's making Simon sound 10 times louder than me. So I'm praying to God we figured this out and we can continue with this. But to answer your question, I'm great, mate.
Good. Yeah, so hopefully we're starting to sort these technical issues out, but technology, it's all we can do. So, all I can do is apologise for being away for a while. Just things got on top, and there's nothing I can do about it. So, quickly just run through some news that's happened. Unfortunately, happened in the Orlando area. Condolences to the young gentleman who passed away on the ride. Won't go into details. If you know by now, you know what's happened. You know it's still being investigated, and our condolences to the family and friends that were involved in it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
There's not much I really want to add to that. It's just a horrible accident. People,
we can't speculate.
Don't make assumptions and that. Wait until the full reports are out and then have a full opinion.
Yeah.
I feel sorry for his family.
Yeah. Everyone expects to go to a theme park or to an attraction and be safe. And unfortunately, that 14-year-old's not coming home. But there's not much we can do about it. All we can do is, like I say, send our condolences to the family. So we'll move on from there. I don't know if I mentioned in the last one, there was a quiet room at Universal.
Yeah, I've seen that. I saw Tim Tracker video. He went in there and had a quick look.
It's not massive, so don't expect it to this massive attraction. It's just somewhere to gather your thoughts and stuff.
It's good for people with autism and that as well. And with my brother having autism, I thought it was more catered for children. They've got time to also think about older people with autism as well. Yeah, it's a good start. Don't get me wrong. At Universal, I'm not having a go because I can understand children could be worse, but there is older people who may need a different type of area for themselves.
Yeah. But it's a way moving forward. So
it's great. It's great to see they're doing these things now.
There's not really much news going on at the moment. If you're probably wondering, that's one of the reasons why we haven't recorded as well. There's not a lot out there. But what we have had released, we've had from HHN Nightmares, Speculation Map version 2.
Will be coming up on the screen. I will add it later, people, and post it. It's not like our other show when I've got it already.
If you want to find out our thoughts on Speculation Map version 1, go over to Epic Haunts with myself, Phill, and Gaz, and we go into depth on what our thoughts are for version 1. So what we thought we'd do is we'll move into this one and go into version 2 and what changes there is. So I'm ready when you are, dude. Unless you want me to go through what I've done today.
Do you know what? How about you go while I get the map up for myself?
I've got them both here for some. Well, yeah, I've got them both here anyway. What is
just go? Yeah,
it is kind of Halloween Horror Nights related. I did. If you don't know, on Twitter, it was my birthday this week, so I don't usually get stuff for my birthday. I very rarely get anything. It just doesn't. It's another day. But I did spot this in a new store I found in Bury, and there's one in Bolton as well. It's called Pop Patrol. We'll send Phill a link. Link will be in the description. And this is, I'll say what it is. I won't show you it yet. It says it's a statuette or a head.
2 seconds, Simon.
18 cents.
Simon, just continue. I'm just going to walk off the screen if anybody's wondering what's going on. I've got a window open and my Rode mic is picking everything up.
Right. Well, I'll carry on while Phill disappears. And it's called Mechanical Laughter. And if you think about what that might be, I bought it today because I feel it's Halloween Horror Nights related. So it's quite fitting for what we're doing today. So I'm trying to drag this out a little bit longer so Phill can get back so we can see it at the same time as you guys, because I don't want them to see it and you not to see it. So this is what I purchased today, or Julie bought it for my birthday.
Oh,
he looks very familiar.
Yeah, that's awesome.
What do you reckon?
That is absolutely awesome, mate. Definitely looks brilliant.
So it's a steampunk version of Jack, but it says mechanical laughter.
Can you get a second one of that? I've got an idea for all the the podcasts out there what are to do with Halloween Horror Nights and that. We could make a competition thing, a trophy, what we could take out to America, and some sort of game show between all of us, and that could be the winning thing every time.
Yeah, well,
awesome.
if I can find another one, because I've never seen this before anywhere, and it was in just a random shop where I went to this afternoon. So I bought that, and it's awesome. It's not heavy, but it is. It's just a steampunk Jack. So.
Mate, it's brilliant. Oh man, I want one.
Well, I can't really do much about that. I'll see if I can find another one, and we'll sort something out. And I also bought some t-shirts for Halloween Horror Nights, because if you go,
hang on.
Plug for Phill. Yeah. Hang on. I'm plugging Phill here. Go on to Epic Phil's YouTube channel, where he's now doing weekend vlogs every so often, and he's just done got a few t-shirts for Halloween Horror Nights. So I bought
HMV. Other shops are out there available.
I don't know if they'll actually let me in with Halloween Horror Nights with this one.
Let's have a look.
I bought this one.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know if they'll let me in with that one.
I know there might be a Facebook group as well who may not let me share this video now.
Well, but if I can't get in with that one, I'll go in with this one.
I have two as well. I will actually, though, people, if you want to see them, you're going to have to wait till Epic Haunts.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I've got these t-shirts for Halloween Horror Nights, and I believe they both glow in the dark as well.
Oh, that's awesome. Especially with the LED lights.
We'll find out too. Yeah. But, right, this is what you've come. You're not coming here to watch t-shirts with Simon. So let's get into Halloween Horror Nights.
Simon, a new YouTube show. T-shirts with Simon. Craig Lucas is the man what comes up with ideas for podcasts. I'm the man what comes to the ideas with YouTube shows. Funny enough, I've just recorded something funny for my mate to see, but I'm probably not going to do it. But I just wanted to do it for a laugh.
Anyway. No worries. Anyway, right, let's get into speculation map version 1 and version 2. So they'll be on the screen, hopefully, so you can follow along. You've seen version 2, haven't you? You have seen
I've seen it, yeah, and I think it's miles better.
Yeah. So straight away, the places have moved, houses have moved from different locations to the other. So we'll just quickly go through the new map, and then we'll quickly say what's come out and what's gone in. I think we'll go backwards. I've seen a few things because I want to leave the last A till the very end.
Go on.
So in J, we've still got the weekend.
What only opens on weekends, music. Correct?
No, to be honest, but I have listened to some of his music, and I've listened to his music before and never even realised it was him. He's just always around.
Mate, I'm not actually bothered. One house at 9 Watt isn't catered for me, really. I don't care.
Yeah. So the weekend's still on the map, and with some of the tweets he's put out recently, it's more or less confirmed. It's just that Universal haven't confirmed it yet. In location I, these are the ones that you get in towards Kid Zone as you walk in through Central Park, the two houses that are on the right. We've got Halloween. It's still on the map.
No, I don't want it. I'm sorry, people. I just don't want it.
Well, I'm hoping it's Halloween 3, but we'll see.
Halloween 3 is the only one I want. Otherwise, I'd rather them put Scream in there.
Yeah, so them two were still on the first map, and they've survived the second map. We're now going to H, which is actually another change. It is a change. Yeah. This one is. Sorry, Jay was over in the new area that they're thinking about. Fast and Furious. Yeah. And these are H and I. Yeah. Well, if you'll see it on the screen, you'll see where they are. But version 1 had Evil Dead. We now have Wicked Growth 2.
Wicked, absolutely awesome. So happy for that. I enjoyed number 1.
I would do, because we never got to see. We never got to see number 1. So, but this is also what I think could be the potential of us getting an icon, a form of icon. Because
I'll be there. There's already an icon. This is why he doesn't record people.
Yeah, I get stressed out too much. But Wicked Growth the original one that was on last year in Halloween Horror Nights 30, I believe it was the whatever they were doing to bring and raise the Pumpkin Lord.
Yes.
This is him actually taking over, and this will be him as an icon, because I believe you went through the house and you didn't see him till the very last room. So this would make sense for it to be a continuation from last year's event, which I don't think they've actually done a direct continuation year after year, but they have missed a few years and then continued the story. It would be nice if they carried it straight on, and this is like maybe the icon for this season.
Interesting.
Hopefully. We have one that's still on both maps. It was Underground Creatures.
Still sounds cool.
What going to be.
Sounds cool. Yeah. I heard some ideas, like if it was underground tube stations, if it could follow the idea of like, what I would do if I was Universal, the idea from Futurama when they built New York on top of New York.
Yeah. That would potentially work. And then we have a change in location on the second spec map with a new property. The Horrors of Blumhouse. What's it called? The Black Phone and Freaky.
So 2 films into one, I'm guessing. Like they've done that before, haven't they, Blumhouse?
Yeah, they've done it before. They do work well. The houses actually do. It depends on what they did, because I think they did Happy Death Day, Purge. I think they did 3 in 1.
I will say though, this Blumhouse to me is the reason maybe Scream's not coming, because they probably yet again thought they've got Scream and it's gone wrong, and Blumhouse has always jumped in at the last second. Well,
yeah, but it could also be the Blumhouse is there as the one that they're going to do as a backup. You never know. Like I'm saying, we don't know what's happening. So with that, El Chupacabra.
El Chupacabra. I can't say it properly.
It's now moved location. It's gone. It looks like it's going to be in Fast and Furious now. They're just moving things around, like I said. But that also drops out the Curse of Pandora's Box, which is what's supposed to be a straight swap with Hollywood. So it looks like that's the Curse of Pandora's Box has now been pushed to one side.
Oh, maybe they're just thinking of giving us a full-on Hellraiser one year.
Well,
just to know, there is a new Hellraiser coming, except it's going to be a female that plays Pinhead.
Yeah, I know this, but it's also the rights are all over the place for that one as well.
Who owns the rights to that? Is it Warner Brothers?
Warner Brothers, Touchstone, Enterprise.
If it's Warner Brothers, everywhere. Warner Brothers have just been bought by Discovery. So a lot of interesting things are happening.
I think what it is, you've got the films are owned by one property, and the characters are owned by another. The stories by another. It was a complete hodgepodge back when it was filmed, I believe, and that's why it's been so hard to get the rights for it. On to the next one on the Speculation Map version 2, we have a house that has moved. It was on the original map. It is the Universal Monsters, the Mummy versus the Wolfman. I said my piece on this one. I want to have individual houses for each monster, but if this gets it quicker for Epic Universe, like Phill said,
on a great show,
that will make sense. Yeah. So that's just a house that's moving. So with that one moving there, that means we've lost one. We lost The Last of Us, which I completely understand. It's a video game, it's supposed to be a series coming out this year. It's been bumped to next year. That's easily understand why that one's
clearly what it says to me that this house, if they do bring it ever, is going to be based on the TV show and not the video game.
Yeah, it will be, because not many people have got access to the video game. So you're going to offer something that's more popular, more easy to get hold of to watch.
What if it's not popular? What if it drops? But we'll see.
Yeah. But then we've got the next one. We have just an original called Bug House. And a lot of people are freaking out about this one because a lot of people are freaked out by bugs.
They're using real bugs.
I don't know. First thing that came into my head, I thought, first thing I thought, it's just a walk through Fear Factor Live, isn't it?
Oh no, that wasn't scary Fear Factor Live. That was a good place to sleep.
No, all the bugs need to go somewhere, so why not put them in this house?
Let's see, what could they do? They could have if they can have LED screens, and then you have water spraying at you, wind effects.
Well-
What Universal do great? Water and wind effects.
Well, to be honest, I did have a think about this
Supersized
because I like
mutated
thinking about the originals, and I was thinking, what about Seeds of Extinction, where it was the plants that took over? It's not Seeds of Extinction now. The bugs have taken over.
That's the same. Yeah, mutated bugs, supersized bugs, not a problem.
Yeah. So anyway, we'll see what happens with that. With that one going to that location, it dropped a house, but I'll explain why that one's been dropped in a minute. Then we've got Dead Man's Wharf, which is supposed to be a direct sequel to the Scherzo, which I'm going to be happy with because I never got to see Dead Man's Wharf. That was in 26, and I wasn't there. You were there, I believe, so you've seen the Scherzo, if you remember. No, he doesn't. He's got a blank face on his head where he's like, "What are you talking about?" It was as you exit where Fast and Furious and Disaster is. It's that area, and he had a big grounded ship with people walking around with barnacles on the faces, and Phil's brain is not what it used to be.
No, it's definitely not.
Yes.
I was at 26 people. This is quite embarrassing.
Well, it was in between. It would have been in between. Where I know in 25, Run was in Disaster Queue, and I think in 26 it would have been Chance in the Men in Black tent.
Yeah, Chance.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it was in that little section between as
Chance,
you come out of that house.
Chance's drug version 3D house.
Yeah. So our final house, which leads me on to the one that was dropped, Fair Street was dropped for Stranger Things. Well, until we see the series, I can't really comment. But the trailer
I get it.
Does look epic.
I have two reasons I get this. Right now, I could upset a few people. One, Fear Street is literally like 2 years ago now. Most people probably forgot about it. And as Simon says, the cast are so much older now. Even the people who made it have said they've had to make it more adult, scary. The new season of Stranger Things. What comes out in August, doesn't it? Was it July, August?
I think the first one drops in because they're dropping it in two halves. I think one in May and one in June. So 6 episodes in May, 6 episodes
right, so
in June.
It's before Halloween Horror Nights because people are playing it tight and it's fresh in your mind. And sorry, but Stranger Things is probably one of Netflix's biggest ever franchises. So it does make sense. That and Universal want people back. That will bring people back.
Yeah. That's really it for the spec map.
I've got
actually said, but there is a couple more little bits at the bottom. But when it comes to the houses, from version 2 to version 1, version 2 is a lot better.
Oh, miles better. It's got me a bit more excited. I've got a bit of news. Have you seen the merchandise at Universal?
Yes, but we'll get to that in a minute. We're not finished the map yet. Yeah, we're not finished the map
how much
yet.
more's left on this map? I thought we said we'd done all the houses.
No, we've done all the houses. There's actually a scare zone.
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, it's is it in the Central Park area? Yeah, it's in the Central Park area where usually all the pumpkins are, and it is Scarecrow. Direct sequel to Scarecrow the Reaping is a scare zone.
I like that.
So, the pumpkins will be back if we get Scarecrow.
I love the pumpkins as well.
And it now has 2 shows on the map. One saying Marathon and Mayhem in the Lagoon, and then the other one in Fear Factor, which hasn't got a name yet. But it has got now 2 shows on the map rather than just one.
I've heard it's going to be a podcast. And most nights in September, it's going to be Epic Haunts, people, where you can find all great podcast apps.
That's all it'll be, just you doing promos every two minutes.
Give me a job, Universal. I'd love to be the promo guy.
But that's really it for the speculation map. We did get some merchandise for Halloween Horror Nights with the ticket announcement, because daytime tickets, single night tickets are available. RIP tours are available.
What has all been explained on Epic Haunts, if you want to understand them.
And the behind the screens tours are available. 3 house and the 6 house. With that, they released a t-shirt and a Christmas ornament, or what we would say in the UK as a bauble. And it just says, never go alone, with the same font as everywhere at the moment, because SeaWorld are using the same font for some reason. I don't know what is going on in all I know at the moment.
The
But
font,
the two
including the
different
font guy.
companies use
They
it.
both use the same font guy. He's getting them
Yeah.
in.
But for some reason, the font's exactly the same, but it says "Never Go Alone," which was the catchphrase from Halloween Horror Nights 30. So they may be bringing it on because they're now going to get the UK invasion, which that's what I think we should call it. Halloween Horror Nights 31, the UK invasion. There's your tagline. Done.
Well, yeah, there you go. Brilliant. Yeah, definitely miles better, and I think it's going to get even better on the next map. I really do.
Yeah. There's going to be a few more tweaks here and there. They're going to be thinking, but it does. If you look at BioReconstruct on Twitter, which if you're not following BioReconstruct on Twitter, what you're doing, you can clearly see how tense inside of the Fast and Furious queue.
Yeah.
So it does look like that's more or less confirmed that there's going to be a house.
I just want to say,
and if you're wondering, there has been houses in that area before when disaster was there. Some of the best houses I've ever been in.
Do you know what? I still can't believe they got rid of Disaster for that absolute disaster, Fast and Furious. But that's a different thing. I do want to say as well, Gaz, I know you're probably listening, mate. Don't worry, this is nothing to do with Epic Haunts. You will be back on Epic Haunts as our new co-host.
Yep.
People, check him out, the Incredible Wilsons, by the way, on YouTube. Great family. But Gaz, yeah, we will get your thoughts on this map. But we thought we'd share this on this show because we haven't been around for ages. There's not much news, and we're hoping we have more better news, like house announcements, icon announcements for Epic Haunts, because there's so many shows out there right now, and they're all out already with the speculation map just on the haunt scene. So we thought we'll just skip this one and we'll move back to that on the next one.
Actually, something that just popped to my head because this is being recorded on the 18th of April. Character meet and greets at Disney World.
They're
back. And you can actually hug your characters now.
What's great for my niece who's coming in September.
There you go. So that's another little bit of news.
You got any more news?
We've not planned anything much on this one. We'll try and keep. You should start coming thick and fast soon.
I've got you a question though as well.
Yes.
Universal have released their new bags and that. You know, your bags when you go shopping and that. They've took the Marvel characters off, Spider-Man and all that. None of them are on there anymore. No Marvel characters whatsoever.
Oh, I've not seen that.
Yeah, I literally, I think today or yesterday I saw this. So it's interesting. Are they ready to sell the rights and totally change that area? I mean, Batman, people, Batman. Just have a Gotham City.
Well, I can see it being changed. There might be something where they can keep Spider-Man.
They can keep the ride. As I said, you've got Batman out there. That ride just needs changing into Batman. You can literally keep everything inside the same. It's just the screen stuff.
Yeah, I don't know what they'll do. If the rights are up, the rights are up. It's they only have a certain amount of time on a contract, and if the contract's ended, the contract's ended.
I don't think it's ended. I think maybe Disney behind the scenes are offering them some money. They just building Epic Universe that costs a lot of money. Disney want them rights back. There could be a good deal going on here.
Yeah, it could be. Well, actually, speaking of Epic, there's a lot of work going on. I mean,
I bloody hope so. It opens in a few years.
Things are starting to take shape. There's a lot of foundations gone in now.
We can bring more up about that on the next show as well, if you want, mate.
Yeah, we'll do our bit of research on it and what we're up to with it, because there's bits flying around, but we haven't got anything concrete yet. And like we said, we weren't going to really do much about rumors on this show, which we just half the show's just been about speculation. Let's just throw that out of the water.
That's Simon's fault, because I would have put it on Epic Haunts, but Simon made the call for this one.
Yeah, we like I say again, we do want to keep this feed going. It's not that we don't want to do it. It's just that things.
It's just very quiet.
On top of things. Yeah. It's just the way things are at the moment. But we are getting better. We are going to start getting more regular. That could go for something else. Sorry, I'm just in one of the moods we're in message today. But yeah, guys, I'm happy to call it there, mate. Unless you've got anything else.
I just want to say to people out there, as you know, me and Simon and the Incredible Wilsons, Gaz, we're all going to be out there in September. If you see us, don't be shy. Some people may say I'm not a nice person, but they're holding a grudge, but it doesn't matter. But I will talk to anybody, even the person holding the grudge. I mean, get over it. me personally. We're not going to get into that. Shut up, Phill. Shut up. But if you do see us out there, come and say hi. We're always willing to say hi, talk to you. We all love the same thing. We all want, you know, if I'm recording my vlogs, if you want to come and pop on and say something, by all means, come on and say something. As long as it's not swearing, because I'm trying not to have swearing on them. But that's it.
Well,
Simon, do you want to plug us?
Yeah, so if you could do us a massive favour and follow us on Twitter at TF Project, is it? I think.
Projects, yeah, I think so.
Yeah, and same on Instagram. Links will be in the description below. If you could
Project One on Instagram, isn't it?
Links will be in the description. It's easy just to click the link and follow it and take you straight to it. Eventually, I will get that link tree sorted, so you just click on that and you can find everything. But thank you for watching. If you could do us a favour, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. We
Give
are
us a star review on Apple as well.
Yeah, we are currently 118 subscribers. So let's
on YouTube.
Sorry. Let's try and get to. Tell you what, let's try and get to 150 by September.
Yes, so, people.
Yeah. With that being said, I'm Simon. That's been Phill, and we're going.
See you later, guys. Hey, Simon, what did you do if I ended the show by leaving this part on and nicking your saying, instead of saying spooky, to say stay theme park?
What?
Yeah, terrible. Let's not do that, but it's staying in.